Hi everyone, as you can see I'm not Tracey as well. She's actually with the Black Ferns at the Rugby World Cup, so she's having an absolute blast, planned 2.5 years ago, so she'd love to be here. But good evening everyone anyway, I'm Bex Lambie and I'm here on her behalf. So she's going for the Independent at Large like everyone else here. Tracey, let's see, so she's got the cup. She's asked me to just share her views with you. She's standing across the whole district, not just one ward, and she believes Rolleston's future is tightly connected to the future of every other town in Selwyn. You'll find more about her in the background of the flyers that you've all got on your seats, the little orange one. And for now, let me tell you her thoughts. Rolleston's been one of the fastest growing towns in Selwyn, and you can see everywhere in the schools, the sports facilities, the parks, the businesses. This community has been the centre of Selwyn's growth story, and it deserves credit for the momentum we see across the district. But with growth comes responsibility. Tracey's focus is on protecting the gains that have been made here in Rolleston, while also making sure the rest of Selwyn gets what it needs and the support for their communities. Because if one town falls behind, the whole district feels it. She's focused on 3 things. First, protecting what's already here in Rolleston. Rolleston has fantastic facilities like Foster Park, to the new library, the aquatic centre, but investment has to be backed by maintenance. Buildings should be well cared for after they're built, not left to age before their time. Roads and footpaths need to be kept up with growth, not become hazards. And safety around schools must stay a top priority. Protecting those gains is just as important as adding new ones. Second, lifting up the rest of Selwyn. Some smaller towns and rural areas are still waiting on reliable water supplies, flood protection, and the kind of community facilities Rolleston already has and enjoys. And it's worth remembering that Rolleston's success hasn't come for free. As Rolleston has grown quickly, newer residents might think all the new facilities are just business as usual. But in reality, they've been made possible because the rest of the district has carried a major share of the costs. Around 60% of Selwyn rates are paid by those that live outside of Rolleston, and that's helped fund the investment we have here in Rolleston today. Now, fast growth is also happening in Lincoln, Prebbleton, Darfield, West Melton and Leeston. These communities need the same reliable water supplies, flood protection, schools, recreation facilities, grounds, as well as well-maintained buildings after they're built. Just as the district has supported Rolleston, Rolleston has to stand alongside the rest of Selwyn and make sure the basics are delivered everywhere. And no one is asking for a handout, just a fair share. So third, keeping rates under control. Everywhere Tracey goes, people are worried about rates going up faster than what their wages are. And we've all seen the mixed messages. The Mayor has said rates will rise by 13% next year, then he dropped to 7% and now it's down to 4%. That's good news for households, but it raises problems of trust. We were told it couldn't be done and now suddenly it can. Tracey hasn't seen the numbers or where these savings have come from and doesn't know where. This is exactly why Selwyn needs councillors who will test advice, demand evidence and insist on transparency. Ratepayers deserve straight answers from the start, not shifting targets. Council has to cut waste, make sure growth pays for growth through proper development contributions, and be honest about what can be made, what you can afford. Thank you. Tracey is standing as an independent because she works well with others. She tests advice, she asks the hard questions, but she also believes in finding practical solutions that work for the whole district. Rolleston is always a leader. If we can show here how to balance maintaining our assets, supporting other towns and keeping rates affordable, we set an example for the rest of Selwyn. That's the kind of leadership Tracey wants to bring to the council table. On Tracey's behalf, thank you for listening. She'd love to hear from you directly. Her contact details are on that flyer I said about before, so please take one home with you. Thank you.